Do you ever find yourself in this whirlwind of a busy week, wondering how you're even going to eat since gluten-free living makes everything so much more complicated? Well, you are in the right place because today I've got 5 game-changing tips for you on how to make gluten-free less overwhelming even on the crazy busiest of days. I get it. Life feels crazy, and finding both the time and the energy to eat gluten-free can be like an Olympic level challenge. But don't worry, because in this video, I have 5 actionable tips that have helped me even during the busiest of times. We are diving into the gluten-free life without the stress. So grab yourself a gluten-free snack, hit the subscribe button, and let's dive right in. Hey gluten-free foodies, I'm Sharon McCaskill from The Helpful GF. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist helping you live gluten-free with confidence and without the stress. I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel and join our community. I make videos every week sharing my family's gluten-free journey as well as a balance of evidence-based nutrition to help you in yours. Also, drop a comment below to let us know any special tips that you have for helping eliminate the stress on a gluten-free journey. So let's get into number 1, order grocery delivery or pickup. I love doing grocery delivery as well as grocery pickup. I use Thrive Market, which you've probably seen in other videos. I'm also a big fan of Walmart pickup, Whole Foods pickup, anything that's available in your area. If it's available, use it. Not only does grocery pickup and delivery save you time, it also really reduces your decision fatigue. I love that by ordering my groceries online, at home, in my PJs, I can also see what I ordered last week and the week before and what I order most commonly. This helps me get my grocery list together really quick while making less decisions. It also helps ensure that you have the essentials on hand to eat the food that you and your family like to eat. Another suggestion that might be helpful to you is to try meal delivery. If you know that a week coming up is just going to be absolutely crazy and you don't really have the option to order in complete meals where you live, then I think doing a meal delivery box could be a great idea for that week. You can check out my past video here where I tried Hungryroot for a week. Those meals were super easy. My family really liked them and I highly recommend it. Hungryroot is not the only option. There's other companies that do gluten-free meal delivery as well. So try them out. Now on to number 2. Be sure to stock some grab-and-go snacks in your pantry. Having quick and easy snacks available will definitely help curb your hunger on those days when everything just feels crazy and out of control, and it may be way more time until you can get to a meal. It's also super helpful for days that you're going to be on the run, especially if you don't have any gluten-free drive-through options available in your area. The most sustaining snack that you can get is one that has a good combination of carbs for energy, proteins for sustained energy, as well as fats to help kind of give you that satisfaction. But even finding a snack with all those 3 elements does not have to be complicated and you do not have to overthink it. Here are some of my favorite options. Pack yourself a container of grapes with a cheese stick. You can also try gluten-free crackers with peanut butter, cut up veggies or baby carrots with hummus. You can make your own gluten-free trail mix. Use your favorite gluten-free cereal with some nuts or seeds. Throw in some dried fruit. You can even add some chocolate chips or coconut flakes. I'm a fan of the chocolate. And if that just feels too overwhelming for you, stock up on your favorite gluten-free protein bar. Every protein bar that you find that is certified gluten-free probably has a decent blend of carbs, proteins, and fats. They're designed that way. If you're looking for some good options, I have this whole blog post available with my 10 favorites, and I'm linking them down in my video description. My third tip is to have some type of mental collection of what I call sweatpants recipes. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that this is what I call it. I didn't come up with this idea. I heard it somewhere. I don't know where I heard it, but I love it and I use it. A sweatpants recipe is a meal that you can make in your sweatpants while kids are screaming for food and you just can't even anymore. These are recipes that you have in your head. You have all the ingredients stocked in your pantry and you can get it from pantry to plate in like less than 15 minutes. That's kind of my goal. Like 15 minutes, I'm capped out. Here's 3 sweatpants recipes that I use in my own home. Number 1 is tacos. I think tacos are pretty easy. Ground meat cooks up really quickly, but if you don't even want to turn on your stove, you can always just microwave a can of beans. There's a lot of really good gluten-free refried bean options. Pair that with a frozen steam bag of like peppers and onions for a veggie, and then use whatever toppings your family likes, and you can have a super quick and easy taco bar, and honestly, you don't even have to turn on your stove. I'm also a really big fan of pasta. Honestly, a gluten-free box of pasta with a jar of sauce and then open up a bag of salad. Simple. If you want extra protein in there, either cook up a little bit of ground meat to stir into your sauce, or you can even buy gluten-free sausage links in the refrigerated section. They have lots of different flavors and those cook up really fast, like 5 minutes. My family also gets really excited about breakfast for dinner. We don't usually cook a full breakfast in the mornings. We're usually relying on quick and easy foods like cereal to get out the door and off to school. So when we do breakfast for dinner, my kids get super excited. Cook up some eggs, cut up some fruit, and have some gluten-free toast. Done. If you really want to get fancy, you could like make pancakes or omelets, but again, these are sweatpants recipes and they shouldn't take a lot of thought to pull off. Number 4, use your slow cooker or Instant Pot. I'm a huge fan of letting kitchen gadgets do the work for me. It's less work for me and dinner is ready when I don't have to like hover over it to cook it. I actually prefer my slow cooker over my Instant Pot when it comes to actually preparing meals. This is because dinner time is like the time of day when I'm exhausted and I don't even want to throw something into a pot, if I'm being real. I love that I can throw everything in the slow cooker at 10 a.m. and then when we get home from a super busy day, dinner is ready without me having to touch it. If you need ideas, I have a few slow cooker recipes on my website that my family uses and we really love. We have things on there like butternut squash risotto, cabbage roll soup, barbacoa. If you're looking for a gluten-free slow cooker recipe, head on over to my website at The Helpful GF, link in the video description, and use the search bar at the top and just type in slow cooker and they'll pop up for you. Tip number 5, my last tip, make extra and freeze it. Although this isn't a tip that's necessarily going to help you if you implement it today, it's something that will help you in the future. If you're making a crock pot of food, I love making more than I think my family's going to eat and freezing either individual portions to pull out as a quick lunch or easy meal for myself for later, or cooking double of like the main part of our meal and putting it in the freezer to be a meal component later. Whenever I cook up a bunch of ground beef, I either remove half of it before seasoning it for like tacos or something like that, and then I have ground beef already cooked in my freezer that I can thaw to throw into like pasta or something like that later. It really makes having a hearty meal so much easier to put on the table at the end of a crazy day. There you go, foodies. Here were 5 of my family's tips for eating gluten-free when everything around you feels absolutely crazy. Let's do a quick recap. Number 1, delivery and pickup. Number 2, grab and go snacks. Number 3, figure out some sweatpants meal. Number 4, use your slow cooker. And number 5, make extra and freeze it so you can have something easy later. If you have any questions about any of these tips, please comment below. I love looking through all of your comments and I'm so happy to answer them. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you get new videos every time I release them. It also really helps me out and helps me know what types of videos you like so that I can make more of what you're looking for later. And remember, You're not alone in your gluten-free journey. I'm here to help you and support you any way that I can. So until next time, stay gluten-free and fabulous.